There is nothing in this world that can compare with the Christian fellowship, nothing that can satisfy but Christ. Never was I power-thirsty, or trying to control everyone. I believed in educating everyone, so they could all get to the position I was at. The best philanthropy is constantly in search of the finalities, a search for a cause, an attempt to cure evils at their source. The best business in the world is a well-run oil company. The second best business in the world is a badly run oil company. I don't want a nation of thinkers, I want a nation of workers. I cheat my boys every chance I get. I trade with the boys and skin M, and I just beat M every time I can. I want to make M sharp. Oh, how blessed young men are who have to struggle for a foundation and beginning in life. The man who is holding on by the eyelids and is ignorant of his costs, and anyway he's got to keep running or bust. The day of combination is here to stay. Individualism has gone, never to return. A man has no right to occupy another man's time unnecessarily. It is very important to remember what other people tell you, not so much what you yourself already know. The ability to deal with people is as purchasable a commodity as sugar or coffee. And I will pay more for that ability. I always tried to turn every disaster into an opportunity. I believe that thrift is essential to well-ordered living. Good management consists in showing average people how to do the work of superior people. I would rather earn 1% off of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own efforts. Capital and labor are both wild forces which require intelligent legislation to hold them in restriction. I would rather hire a man with enthusiasm than a man who knows everything. Don't blame the marketing department. The buck stops with the chief executive. Own nothing, control everything. I can think of nothing less pleasurable than a life devoted to pleasure. Do you know the only thing that gives me pleasure? It's to see my dividends coming in. Nobody does anything if he can get anybody else to do it. When work goes out of style, we may expect to see civilization totter and fall. I do not think that there is any other quality so essential to success of any kind as the quality of perseverance. The man who starts out simply with the idea of getting rich won't succeed. You must have a larger ambition. The art of concentrating the mind on the thing to be done at the proper time and to the exclusion of everything else. There is no feeling in this world to be compared with self-reliance. Do not sacrifice that to anything else. The most important thing for a young man is to establish a credit, a reputation, character. If you want to succeed, you should strike out on new paths, rather than travel the worn paths of accepted success. The secret to success is to do the common things uncommonly well. The poorest man I know is the man who has nothing but money. It is wrong to assume that men of immense wealth are always happy. The world owes no man a living, but that it owes every man an opportunity to make a living. If your only goal is to become rich, you will never achieve it. I have ways of making money that you know nothing of. I saw a marvelous future for our country, and I wanted to participate in the work of making our country great. The impression was gaining ground with me that it was a good thing to let the money be my slave and not make myself a slave to money. I never would have been able to tithe the first $1 million I ever made if I had not tithed my first salary, which was $1.50 per week. I have made many millions, but they have brought me no happiness. Save when you can and not when you have to. I believe in the supreme worth of the individual and in his right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. He who works all day has no time to make money. Never lose interest in life and the world. Never allow yourself to become annoyed. I believe that love is the greatest thing in the world, that it alone can and will triumph over might. Perseverance can overcome all obstacles. Even the laws of nature cannot stop it. I know of nothing more despicable and pathetic than a man who devotes all the hours of the waking day to the making of money for money's sake. I believe that every right implies a responsibility, every opportunity, an obligation, every possession, a duty. Next to doing the right thing, the most important thing is to let people know you are doing the right thing. Giving is the secret to a healthy life. Not necessarily money, but whatever a person has to give of encouragement, sympathy, and understanding. Charity is injurious unless it helps the recipient to become independent of it. I believe it is a religious duty to get all the money you can, fairly and honestly, to keep all you can, and to give away all you can. I believe the power to make money is a gift from God, to be developed and used to the best of our ability for the good of mankind. I believe in the supreme worth of the individual and in his right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Long ago I lost the joy in living. The only joy I have is in my giving. I think it is a man's duty to make all the money he can, keep all that he can, and give away all that he can. The only thing which is of lasting benefit to a man is that which he does for himself. God gave me my money. I believe the power to make money is a gift from God. To be developed and used to the best of our ability for the good of mankind. Having been endowed with the gift I possess, I believe it is my duty to make money and still more money and to use the money I make for the good of my fellow man according to the dictates of my conscience. The person with big talk and big dreams is more powerful than one with all the facts. I believe that the law was made for man and not man for the law, that government is the servant of the people and not their master. A friendship founded on business is better than a business founded on friendship. Never think you need to apologize for asking someone to give to a worthy cause, any more than as though you were giving him or her an opportunity to participate in a high-grade investment. The duty of giving is as much his or hers as is the duty of asking yours. Showing average people how to do work of superior people is good leadership. A friendship founded on business is better than a business founded on friendship. Which quotation do you like the most? Don't forget to subscribe.